People who don't want to tax the 1%, but are not in the 1%, why?
If you guys want an actual answer instead of people circle jerking, then sort by controversial. LOL.
Reddit, if you believe X, please explain why? Everyone on Reddit that doesn't believe X, let me answer this one. Edit typo.
Most people don't realize that the 1% is taxed very little on unearned income. Even Jeff Bezos earns less than $100,000 a year. So a majority of his income is taxed at a lower rate because it's unearned.
Because every tax hike ever levied starts out for the 1%. But the 1% find loopholes in the tax code, and that tax on the 1% eventually falls to the middle class. The first income tax was only on the top 0.1% of people, and it was only like 0.5%. Now look where we are. Not to mention all the other lovely taxes our government has foisted upon us.
Distressed, every single time they say they are taxing the rich more, the rest of us get shit on. So every time I hear them talking about only raising taxes in the rich, I get ready for the next way we are getting screwed.
We should focus on making sure our current taxes are spent well, and don't just go back to corporations and banks in the form of bailouts, or to corrupt politicians' pockets. In the case of the USA, it should also be a priority that the money doesn't just go to feed the war machine, or shady organizations like the Pentagon. Once that's done, the next priority should be to make sure everyone is taxed what they currently should be taxed, and stop allowing companies based on the Cayman Islands, or other fiscal paradise, to operate in countries unfairly, avoiding most taxes. After that's done, then raising taxes may be considered.
I think the government needs to stop reckless spending before asking for more money. Stop sending so much overseas. Stop being the world's police.
The only really conceivable way to tax wealth is to force stock liquidations, which I don't like for moral and pragmatic reasons. Elon Musk isn't sitting on a pile of billions of dollars like a dragon would.
Because tax rate doesn't matter until tax loopholes are closed. Anyone talking about tax hikes on the 1% is just looking for class warfare points and is fully aware these people dodge majority of taxes. When someone wants to actually use our vast spying technology to financially audit the 1%, you found your winner.
I don't trust the government with even more money. They have already shown to be incompetent with the money they have.
I don't think most people are against taxing the 1%, we're against milking them because of their success. The simple reason is what's theirs isn't mine. Edited typo.
I just don't think it's fair. I get pissed off because I lose more than 50% of the money I earned, and I am consistent with that opinion for rich people and poor people.
The federal government collects trillions and spends the bulk of it on nonsense or, even worse, on predator drones, missiles, and domestic surveillance. They neither need nor deserve more money. They could tax at 99% and none of that money would go towards helping people.
I'm wealthy but not rich, not in the 1%, but feel like I'd be the next target after they piss away any gains from the 1%. The problem is I actually pay taxes and have a high salary, getting started as a doctor, don't own a business to funnel funds through, hire expensive CPAs, I just use TurboTax. I don't mind paying high taxes, but it's hard to ignore paying $75,000-$100,000 in taxes on $350,000. My student loans are off the charts too, second mortgage, I can't deduct anything and never get any stimulus.
Because I don't believe that complex problems have simple solutions, and I think that politicians just use the 1% as a scapegoat to distract from the fact that they are horribly incompetent at their job.
High taxes for rich means they will move away. I believe they should be taxed in the highest bracket only and not more. 1. Suppose someone earns $100 million a year. You tax 30% of that and you get $30 million. You raise it to 50% and he moves to a different state/country and you get 0. 2. Many of them are wealth creators. They just don't pay their own taxes but also employ other people. If a small company with 100 people moves away to a different state, not all 100 people would be able to move. so you basically have 50 unemployed people. Tax havens exist for a reason.
BC, we might be in the 1% someday, so we wouldn't want to hurt our future selves. /S John Steinbeck once said that socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as an exploited proletariat but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. Edit quotation marks.